What is in my 2026 Wildland Firefighter Toiletries bag? This video is a deep dive into the items that you need to pack into your toiletries bag. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to have some tips for you on what hidden items you also need that you're not thinking about. So stick around. Listen, start with the basics. Start with the basics. What do you do every single morning? You brush your teeth. Toothbrush and toothpaste. And in a minute, I'll talk about the Mystery Ranch bag. This is a good bag. You'd be surprised what you can fit in this Mystery Ranch bag. I have 2 of them. Do I need 2 of them? No. Do I like 2 of them? Yes, because I'm a man and I like trinkets. So think about the basics first. It always goes back to basics. Your toothbrush, deodorant, shampoo, travel size shampoo. There's nothing wrong with this. And if you get into a bind, you can use it as body wash too. Have a loofah, have a washcloth, you know, do that stuff. Razors, you're not going to get to shave all the time, especially if you're on a federal crew and you don't get to go to a hotel to check in and have a bathroom, running water. But irregardless, the basics are first. Shaving cream. No, it's here. Shaving cream, razors. I use Barbasol, basic, whatever you use. If you can find travel sizes, the more compact you can make this, the more you can get in, especially if you're ladies. Again, towards the end of the video, I'll give you some tips on things. Extra deodorant, extra soap. I use Dove body wash, extra soap, lip gloss. You never know when you're going to have chapped lips. You're never going to know. Extra toothpaste. Extra toothpaste. If you have prescriptions, if you're taking prescriptions, make sure that you bring extras. Make sure that you have enough to go around and try to figure out a way if you're going to need to have more refills. If you can ask your doctor for them when you get to where you're going, so that they can maybe find a pharmacy near you. Not that you're going to be near one, but extra prescriptions. Make sure you have that stuff. I'm not asthmatic, but I do have an inhaler for my lung disease that I have. But make sure that you have one of these. This is a 90-day supply of this, so this will do me fine. I carry one plus another one if I go out of town for work. Again, extra prescriptions. Those are all extra prescriptions that would go in a bag. If you have to pack a second bag full of extra prescriptions, by all means, put your prescriptions in one bag. There's not a problem with that. Yeah, it's going to take up more room, but you'd rather have the prescriptions than not have the prescriptions. For the ladies, hairspray, extra hold. This is what we use, Tressemme, extra hold hairspray. The little ones, if you can find them in this size, so that you have it maybe on your day off, you want to feel like a lady and put your hair back. Maybe you do your hair in a ponytail every day and you want your hair put back. Have that in your strike team bag, toiletries bag. Hand sanitizer, you never know. You never know. It's always good to have. It's always good to have. When you have the travel sizes, you can get 2 or 3 bottles of the shampoo. Throw them in there. Throw them in there. If you have, like I said, if you're carrying an extra one, have an extra one. Look I've got webbing. Why do I carry webbing with me? I don't know. Because if I don't have it, I'll need it. If I don't need it, I'll have it. I don't know. Because I like having webbing. I just do. A bottle opener. No, not for beverages of that kind. But you never know when you're going to get a soda at base camp that's a bottle and you don't have a bottle opener. You're not married and you don't have a wedding ring to open it with your wedding ring. Have a bottle opener. It's good to have. You know, you never know. You could try to open something and the tab breaks and you're eating an MRE. If you guys want to know what an MRE is, let me know in the comments. I'll do a video on that. I have MREs. I can show you how to open them, cook them, and eat them, and which ones are good. And they're a good bargaining chip to have too. Let me know in the comments. Also, I'm putting together a strike team bag checklist that's going to be available in the link below. Check that out because you're going to want this. It's $9 and it's going to be the best $9, and it's going to have more detailed items than just what's this that you need to carry in your Wildland Firefighter Strike Team bag or in your toiletries kit. This is specific for toiletries. But this guide, I promise you, is worth the $9, and it's going to help you. So check that out. It'll be live this week for you guys. This is important. Don't forget this stuff. I don't want to see you guys fail. I don't want to see you guys fail this season. Again, bottle opener. You never know. This is getting a little crazy. Listen, things I've seen and needed in the past. A thermometer. Do you have to carry a thermometer? No. Does it have to be this big and bulky? No. You can get a smaller one. You can go old school with the mercury that you put under your tongue. It's good to have. It's good to have. If you have an extra bag you can put it in and still have room for all your stuff in your strike team bag, do it. If you don't, then you don't. Here's a hidden secret. Here's a hidden secret you're not going to know about, especially if you're doing body with soap, like bar soap. Get a canister. Target, like $3. Get a canister. You know what? I'm going to link them all below. I'll link this stuff all below on Amazon so that you guys can just go right there and click on it and get it. Whatever you need, it'll be down there. Everything I've talked about, well, minus my medications. Get that. This is a secret item. This is a secret item for you that I'm giving you right now. Because you're not going to know you need this until you think you need it, and then you have a bar of soap, and you're like, well, now what do I do with it? I don't want soap all over everything, including my toothbrush. Get yourself one of these. That's my tip and secret for right now. Band-Aids, you never know. Band-Aids, just your basic Band-Aids. No, don't throw the whole box in. Throw a handful in, 5 or 6. If you have room in your strike team bag, put them in your strike team bag. You know, more of them. The box. If you don't, then you don't. But these take up next to no space. So why not just throw them in your strike team bag? Why not just throw them in your strike team bag? Then you have it, peace of mind, quick cut. Yes, your fire engine's gonna have a first aid kit. Maybe it's buried, maybe you can't get to it, maybe this, maybe that, I don't know. Extra razors. There's another one. Extra razors. Ladies, extra razors. Again, the guide, it's going to be your best friend because there's items in there that you won't find on any other person who's giving you these ideas. I have ideas on there. It's $9. Don't buy a Starbucks for 1 week and you'll be fine. Heck, you'll be fine. The best $9 you'll ever spend. It'll be there. I'm creating it right now. Razors. This is the kit. This is the kit that you should have. This is the very basics. This is the very basics of what you need. Again, look at it all. Mystery Ranch bag. This is the Mystery Ranch Void bag. Zoid, Z-O-I-D. Yeah, it's kind of big, but look what you can hold. But once you put it in, it can kind of squish down into clothes. You can put flip-flops around it. You can put underwear around it, sports bras, ladies, all that kind of stuff. And it'll pack right in. If you need 2 of them, then you can do extras, extra prescriptions, the bigger, bulkier stuff. You know, get a smaller hairspray. You don't need that size. Men, you probably don't need hairspray at all. Throw a hat on. But this is it. I want to see you guys succeed this season. I want to see you guys succeed this season. So tell me, what else would you like me to do a video on to help your 2026 Wildland Fire season? This is all about the toiletries, because this is a big one. Again, check out the link in the bottom. It's so worth it. I promise you. There's more that you can add to this, like ladies. An evening, a civil attire. Maybe you get off for an evening and you guys are going to go to dinner as a crew and you want to dress like a lady. Casual shorts, maybe some flip-flops, a cute pair of sandals, whatever. That's one more that I'm going to give you. You're going to have to check the guide for the rest. I promise you, it's things you won't think about and things that you'll wish you had. And remember, if you're thirsty, you're already behind.